Hello there. Before you start thinking about building a tribe, I've got a simple question for you. Do you know where in the heck you're going? My name is Peter Beckett, I'm the Village Marketer. So do you really know? Do you really know where in the heck you're going? Are you 100% sure about that? If you are, then I assume you've got a purpose. I assume you've got a mission. You've got a why. In other words, you've got something that gets you up and gets you moving every single morning, right? Now, if you don't have a why, if you don't have a mission and a purpose, then be careful, because right now you're on a slippery slope. You will easily lose focus. You will easily lose direction. Maybe you start trying out everything that comes into your inbox, right? The shiny object syndrome issue, right? If that's you, then you're in trouble, I can tell you, right? Because that is a recipe for both financial and mental disaster. If you're not perfectly clear with your mission, your purpose, your why, then more than likely you're not getting the results you want either. And if you're not getting the results, then you're going to lose motivation. And if you lose motivation, then there's a really good chance that you'll give up. Well, nobody wants that, right? So get yourself organised right now. Get absolute clarity about what you're all about. It's that important. And then don't just sit there and wait for things to happen. I mean, you're running a business, right? So what's it to be? A network marketer, an affiliate marketer, a product creator? I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Make a decision and stick to it. Then the next step you have to look at in terms of where in the heck you're going is who and where are your prospects? I mean, without prospects, you're not going to have a business, right? So who is your target audience? Think A-R-C. A, can you access them? R, can you relate with them? C, can you communicate with them? And that's just for starters, right? Like, you better make sure that the target market you're aiming at is viable. In other words, you don't want people who are interested in what you're all about, but not prepared to pay you any money. I mean, no one wants that, right? So once you've sorted out who that target audience is going to be, then you've got to start providing them with good quality content, right? Content that interests them, content that attracts them, content that challenges them, content that helps them. In other words, content that helps them overcome their biggest challenges, their biggest problems, their biggest pain points. Now, to help you, there are 3 key elements to your content, okay? The what, the how, and the where. The what is, what are you going to talk about? Now, to do that, think about what the challenges and pain points and needs are of your audience. That will determine what you're going to talk about, right? The how is, how are you going to talk with them? Do you want to do it via video, which is really powerful? Do you want to do it by audio, which is also powerful? Or do you want to do it by written format? And again, that's powerful. It's really your call. By the way, you can do a combination of all 3, and that's even more powerful, right? Then the where, as far as your content is, where do the people find your content? Is it going to be on a blog, if you're a writer? Is it going to be on Facebook? Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Instagram? Is it going to be a podcast on iTunes? All you need is a simple strategy that decides what you're going to do. And by the way, with your content strategy, one key tip: leverage your time and leverage your content. For example, if you're creating a video, just use the free media player, VLC, right? You can download it from the net, VLC media player, download that, and you can strip out the audio from your video and then upload the audio to a podcast. So you're using the same content more than once. And not only that, when you've got the audio stripped out, you can even send that to someone on Fiverr and get it transcribed for you. And that can become an ebook, a lead magnet giveaway to build your list, or a blog post, or whatever it is, right? In other words, leverage your time and leverage your content. So now, once you've got your target audience organised and your content strategy organised, then the excitement and the work begins. No more excuses, okay? No more focus on, I'm just getting ready. No more slow and steady, just to be sure type thinking, right? None of that. I mean, the world is changing rapidly, and even old buggers like me at nearly 72 years of age have to change with it. You need to get with it. No more excuses, okay? I mean, think about it. Everything is changing. The way we communicate, the way we make decisions, the way we buy things. I mean, I can remember a time when I'd never in my life bought anything online, and it wasn't that many years ago. The way we build relationships. Think of the impact that social media is having on our lives today. The way we spend our time. Things are changing, right? And your biggest challenge is not to get left behind. So get moving, get organised, and get up to speed. Be prepared to try things and learn as you go. Forget all that ego stuff and stop worrying about what others may be thinking. It's your show, right? Well, then own it. There are huge opportunities right now for marketers who are prepared to commit themselves. And sure, be prepared to make mistakes. We all do. That's no big deal. Forget the ego, right? But you will need to be able to differentiate yourself from any other marketer on the planet. After all, you've got to come up with a solution to one simple question. Why should people deal with you? Get that bit right, nail down your target audience, and start building your tribe with content that will build your credibility, show your confidence, create your authority, and position you as a leader in your tribe. You will become someone who people feel comfortable and confident in dealing with. And when that happens, you can turn your business completely all around. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? But I warn you, you need to feel comfortable in operating outside your comfort zone. Things are happening too quickly, right? No more seeking perfection, as I mentioned before. You'll be in control chaos, all right? Let me tell you, right now is the perfect time to build your reputation and to build your tribe. Just don't wait for somebody else to tell you to get going, okay? Don't do that. That's your call, all right? Once you know where you're going, how you're going to get there, and why you're doing it, I'll tell you, things will fall into place for you. So good luck and thanks for watching. Bye for now.